Methane is one of the most potent greenhouse gases, driving nearly a third of global temperature rise since the Industrial Revolution. Until now, efforts to reduce it have been limited by the challenge of detecting it. But thanks to the power of satellite space technology, our company can now monitor methane emissions and help drive the cleanup of our planet, and that's a game changer. Methane Watch is the first platform in the world to monitor global methane emissions at a world scale and in real time. Methane emissions come from fossil fuels, agriculture, and landfills. What we do is we use AI to process and analyze satellite imagery to detect methane emission sources. Doing so allows policymakers, industrial actors to identify what needs to be mitigated.
Kayrros is an environmental intelligence company. Founded 8 years ago, we now have more than 100 employees across 6 offices around the world. We have customers in financial institutions and government. We received funding from the European Space Agency. We're a startup, so it was essential to have this funding to be able to develop this technology.
Methane Watch fits perfectly with ESA's green strategy. We saw that it was a perfect illustration of how pivotal space can be in delivering key and powerful services on Earth.
Beyond Monet, having the ESA name supporting us was essential in establishing our scientific credibility on this very complicated subject. The main impact that our project with ESA had was to change the EU methane regulation. That will help save the equivalent of twice the emission of France and Germany together per annum. Methane disappears relatively quickly after 12 years in the atmosphere, so if we stop emitting now, it is the most efficient way to reduce global warming.
The goal with this project is really to write itself out of existence, to get to a point where there's no methane left to observe. And that's something that we think can be achieved in just a number of years, thanks to the support of the European Space Agency.